Good evening. Today my topic is Australian immigration culture. I'm focusing on Australian immigration culture, and the cultural group is Lebanese Australian. The aim I hope to achieve to remind the awareness about the immigrants' ancestors and encourage activity integrate into Australian society. In the final outcome, I will create a small-scale exhibition to achieve the aim. Using artwork designed by Australian, the audience browse this exhibition by watching the resonate and learn more about the culture and interpretation. The reason why I did this because I think that the minimum of the immigrants also attention in the Australia. Australia is one of the world's major immigration nations. The immigrations bring several impacts such as environment, housing, infrastructure, and other, but they also bring several problems related to the racism, multiculturalism, and social cohesion. In the target group, I found the problem which are, according to the ANTI 2009, 58% of the Australia of the Lebanese citizens find it difficult to make friends and do not integrate into Australian culture. At the same time, 60% of the people think there are radical discrimination and refuse to integrate into the Australian community culture. They can sometimes feel unwelcoming, and they also feel confused for their identity. From the design solution, I create two kinds of the persona. The first name is Freeman, who is the deliverer. His goal is spend some time with his family, and the other called Angela. She wants to make some friends with the different cultural background. In my design outcome, I select two artwork designed by Lebanese Australian and exhibit in Australia. Both exhibitions promote cultural integration between the Lebanese and Australians through directly and indirectly expression. Visitor can enter or pass through the both sides. This allows the visitor to choose different visit order as well. The introduction panel of the exhibition is placed in the middle of the two exhibits. The right-hand side of the picture shows how the line will be arranged. There are two separate spaces in the exhibition space which are designed as a whiteboard and blackboard. The whiteboard means the positive directly and brightly to express the audio source. The blackboard expresses the audio source in the subtle, deeper, and more instinct meaning. In the blackboard, no lights are set because the video installation can be guided visitors to watch without light. In the whiteboard, spotlights are placed in the exhibitions, chasing transcendence to make the cover materials more prominent and attractive under the light, providing visitors with a sense of direction and create an atmosphere. The title, called The Interpretation, the reason I chose this that could be directly show the interpretation of the Australian immigration culture, and two words of the Australian artists in the exhibitions also express the cultural functions. The color I chose was the dark yellow, which is from the copper material, which also a Lebanese traditional material. There is some kind of the object label design. There are two spotlights on the top of the label, which can be seen that. In conclusion, Australian immigration culture brings a positive and negative effect. However, the minority of the immigrants, the problem cannot be overlooked. Therefore, through the exhibition, the people who watch that could remind them to recall their immigrant ancestors and imply some of them actively integrate into Australian society and embrace the cultural diversity. So there is my reference. Thank you for watching.